Okay guys, අපි එහෙනම් මෙතනින්ම නැවත පටන් ගන්නවා. ආපහු සෙබැස්තියන් යාගේ සිස්ටර් ගිට කියෝ එකක් හොයාගෙන යන්න try කරන කතාව ඉන. රවුම.
Revelio.
ආය අපිට මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? ඒකයි. Rauma qui. Oh Rauma, oh yes.
Guardian Leviosa.
Okay.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh my.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why
Revelio.
the student was so entranced with this place.
Imperial. Accio. Stupefy.
Yeah, bon, okay.
Leviosa. That'd never end. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
I must keep this relic secret.
Revelio.
Especially from my uncle.
Not sure nay relic.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous,
but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
No.
Revelio.
Kedengaran nih.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Kohma relic එක.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Revelio. Accio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Kedengaran.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
This.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
Lumos. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Gear sources are full. මෙතනින්ද අපි ආවා. Oh yes. මෙතනින් අපි yes. Leave the catacombs.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Peggy and Baker. Struggle දෙන්නේ නැහැ.
When we get to Shellcrop, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Oh
no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Delcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Said that Imperial curse එක තමයි.
Boy, what have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What to say?
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts. Revelio.
Yang malah gila kata orang.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Use කරන්න එපා කියලා. Okay. දැන් මොනවද තියෙන බලන්න අපිට quest. Balão, Sebastian.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wonder who...
මුලින්ම යන්න හද. වෙන quest නැහැනේ දුගේ ඒවා site එක. දෙයනේ කියලා. තව එකක් තියෙනවා කියන්නේ. කතා කරන්න තියෙන ටික කරලා මම හිතන්නේ. Undercroft එකට කෙලින්ම යන්න එකක් නැහැනේ. Okay.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Balão. For Sebastian. Okay.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse.
කොල්ලා
I will
ඈන්ව
not
බේරගන්න
lose Anne for good.
fools.
I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Okay.
Revelio.
Complete වුණා කියලා මොකුත් දෙන්නේ නැද්ද? What was the word ගිහින් බලමු. නැටීට අම්ම පොඩ්ඩක් කේස් එක දැම්ම කියලා කිව්වා. නැටීව ෂේප් කරගන්න.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
නැටීගේ අම්මව ෂේප් කරගන්න.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
කලින් පාර ක්වෙස්ට් එකේ මේ දෙන්න
Officer disagrees. She sent me an
Hippogriff
hour telling me
කෙනෙක්ද
that you
කවුද
have
කියන
been
එක
trying to
එක්ක ආවනේ.
collect
ඒකෙන්ද
evidence of some
පොඩ්ඩක්
kind
කේස් එක.
against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle.
යන්න එපා
you
කියලා
are
තියෙනවා කොහෙවත්
well-intentioned, but you must
Hogsmeade
not
එහෙම යන්න
meddle
එපා.
in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabillaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
අබට මේ කෙල්ලට ඇනිමේගස් කියලා මං හරියටම දන්නේ නැහැ. කාට හරි ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆෝම් වෙන්න පුළුවන් කුරුල්ලෙක් හරි මොකක් හරි සතෙකුට. ඒකෙන් තමයි යාට ගොඩක් ඔත්තු.
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits
ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆෝම්
about me.
වෙනවා. ඒක තමයි ඇනිමේගස් කියන්නේ. උගන්ඩන් මේ
How does it feel to transform
මැජික්
into an
ස්කූල් එකේදී ඒක
the
කරන්න
first
උගන්වනවා
time
කියලා
can
මේ
be a
කෙල්ල
bit
කියන්නේ.
unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Okay. තව කතා කරන්න එකක් තිබ්බනේ. පොපි එක. ඒකත් කතා කරමු.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Okay, ඇතුළෙන් ඉන්න තියෙන්නේ.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
කෙල්ල කියනවා අර එමයාලා රිලීස් කරපු ඩ්‍රැගන්ගේ බිත්තරේ දෙන්න ඒ ඩ්‍රැගන්ව හොයලා බලමු කියලා කියනවා. එයාව හොයාගත්ත ගමන් මට තොරතුරු ලබා දෙන්නම් කියලා කියනවා. ඉතින් එතකොට එයාලා දෙන්නට ගිහිල්ලා ඒ ඩ්‍රැගන්ගේ බිත්තරේ දෙන්න බලයි. ඒ ගැන තමයි මෙයා කියන්නේ. ඕකේ. Okay. මගේ potions ටික හැදලා තියෙනවා බලන්න. pumpkin දෙකයි නේ තියෙන්නේ.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you
Jumping cabbage. විනාඩියක් යනවා. මේක තප්පර 53යි. මොනවාරි තියෙනවද බලන්න මගේ. ඕන මේක නෙවෙයි. මේ මොන potion එකද? focus potion එකක් නෑනේ.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
මොනවා පොඩ්ඩක් ගිහිල්ලා සත්තු සත්තු දෙන්නේ උඩතල් කරන්න. Okay. Easy peasy gitu kan pula. Ya nih, joli වැඩි. අයියා කැමති බෝලයක්ද? මේක හැම අතකින්ම හැරි පොටර් පර්ෆෙක්ට් ගේම් එක. Love this. සිරාවනෝ හදලා තියෙනවා.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Okay, අපි ආ level එකකට. Okay. Request තියෙන්නේ තව කීපයයි. It's all go look. අපි යමු. දැන් මෙච්චරලා සෙබස්ටියන්ටනේ උදව් කර හිටියේ. දැන් සෙබස්ටියන්ගේ වැඩ ටික කරලා දෙමු. එයාගේ සිස්ටර්ට මේ මොනවද? කියෝ එකක් බෙහෙතක් හොයන සීන් එකේ නේ අපි හිටියේ.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Okay. Bottom.
I
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Okay.
After you.
And you're Ryan.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
It won't be long now before we
Make it
No one
howling.
enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
ගහගන්නත් පුළුවන් වුණා.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet. I could.
ගහගමු. ඕනේ. ගහගමු. ආයෙ මොනවද? බොම්බාඩෝ.
Bombarda!
That was meant. You can't cover up wise. Easily dive. Before you were
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
I shall have been.
Your name?
Revelio.
මගේ ගාලික achievement නෙවෙයි sorry achievement එක නෙවෙයි quest එකට කරන්න ඕන. yes හරි flipendo වැඩි කියලා මට කෙලිම කියලා ගන්න ඕන. ඔය දේ වෙන්න.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Bombarda!
Oh, කොහොමද මං ආපහු යන්නේ? බිමට වටනනේ.
Fire about as wet as a popski.
Try again. කැත සීන් එක මට උනේ. ආයෙ මුලින් ඉඳලා.
Once again.
ඕනේ. හරි ඒක සේව් කරලා.
Way through. All be discreet.
Discreet ඕනේ.
Know which one I'd choose?
Someone's here.
Impressed?
Bombarda! Bombarda!
Time for this.
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Okay. Jammer.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Quieter than a jobbing. What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed when accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Enggak mau repair kan apa?
Revelio.
Paint dia pun done. Sure that. Apa lah?
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Over here!
Stupid one.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
Stop it! No!
Expelliarmus.
I won't.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here? Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa barat danno. Okay.
Confringo.
Tak boleh satu mana?
Revelio.
Ya tak gila benarnya. Flipendo.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Cruciatuscus.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Expelliarmus. Confringo! Revelio!
Purple. අරුත් ඇවිල්ලා බෑන්න. මාළු බග් ගලා.
Perhaps we can lower the bridge to get across the chasm.
Look at this. Okay, mage.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall...
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Hey, මේක මකුල් දැක්කද? ආයතන යන්න දරන්න.
Revelio!
මේක තමයි අපි යන්න ඕන පාත් එක. මම කියන්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් ආපහු ගිහින් එන්න. මේ පැත්ත කොහාටද යන්නේ කියලා බලන්න. එතන මුකුත් නෑ. පොඩ්ඩක් කමාලේ. What? Flipendo. Okay.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Ooh.
Lumos.
아무도 보라. 어떠니? 안다 봐라 펜나노.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
මෙතන
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, Artefact.
Lumos.
Okay. Waliyak wage.
Lumos.
Gambar?
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Dadar waliya.
Up for a minute dying, aren't we?
We're not finished yet. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
මට එන ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombarda. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Ocean Eggham.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Accio.
මේක හරියන්නේ.
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
බරනේ.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
In peace.
Revelio.
Ooh.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Kai dekai. Dekai.
Revelio.
Tu dah.
Above the cavern door. Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Really?
Revelio.
Nanti dah dah. Mungkin well dia. Isidora's journal එකක් තියෙනවා මට.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
Revelio.
something about this place feels odd.
The world floated back to massive and wondered how long had it? මොකක් හරි දෙයක් ගැන කියන ඉසිඩෝරා මේ වැටෙනකොට සිහි නැති වෙලා තියෙනවා සිහි නැති වෙලා ඇහැරෙනකොට හිතලා තියෙනවා මැරෙන්න යන්නේ නැහැ කියලා මේ මැරෙන්න යනවා එයාගේ ඔළුවේ වේදනාවත් එක්ක එයා හිතලා තියෙනවා මැරෙන්නේ නම් නැති වෙයි නේද කියලා බය වෙලා තියෙනවා එච්චරයි බලමු.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Magic password, okay.
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio.
Okay.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
Sebastian Loca. Flipendo ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට sweep in the competition ghost of Olava. Okay මොකද අලුත් side quest ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. Flipendo ඉගෙන ගන්න යා.
Another adventure, are we?
Yes, kill it.
Oh, it's you! Just the...
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feat may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on the sarcophagus there. Revelio!
What a professor.
I've always said that travel broadens.
I mean,
perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Flipendo ඉගෙන ගන්න යන්නේ boys.
Focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done.
ඔක්කොම spells ඉවරා නෑ තව එකයි තියෙනවා මට ඉගෙන ගන්නනේ.
Oh, you're welcome to do so here in the group.
Flipendo විදිනා.
You're a natural.
Challenge accepted. Okay. Okay guys, අපිට okay ඔබට තව මිෂන් කීපයක් තියෙනවා. මම හිතන්නේ දැන් ගේම් එකේ අවසානට ටික ලං වෙගෙන එන්නේ. ඉතින් අපිට මේ එපිසෝඩ් එකේදී ගොඩක් දුරට මේ එක්ස්ප්ලෝර් කරන්න හම්බ වුණේ අපේ යාළුවා ස්ලිදරින් හවුස් එකේ යාළුවා සෙබැස්ටියන්ගේ ප්‍රශ්න ගැන විසඳුම් හොයන එක. අපිට පොඩි ආටිෆැක්ට් එකක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා මේ සෙබැස්ටියන්ගේ ට්වින් සිස්ටර් ඇන්ට් කර්ස් එක ඇන්ට දාලා තියෙන කර්ස් එකෙන් එයාව මුදවා ගන්න උත්සාහ කරන එකේදී අපි හොය යනකොට මෙයාගේ යාළුවා ඔමිනස්ටයි අපේ කැරක්ටර් එකටයි ඊළඟට සෙබැස්ටියන්ටයි පොඩි ආටිෆැක්ට් එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා නිකන් පිරමිඩයක් වගේ. ඒක මුලින්ම මෙයාලා තියලා යමු කියනවා. නමුත් කොහොම හරි අවසානයේදී ඒක අරගෙන යනවා. ඔමිනස් පොඩ්ඩක් කැමති නෑ මේ සලසා ස්ලිදරින්ගේ පොතේ තියෙන දේවල් කරනවට. මොකද සලසා ස්ලිදරින්ගේ තියෙන්නේ ගොඩක් ඩාර්ක් ආර්ට්ස් වලට නැඹුරු වෙච්ච මැජික් ස්පෙල්ස්. ඉතින් කොහොම හරි ඔමිනස් අකමැති වුණත් සෙබැස්ටියන් එයාගේ සිස්ටර්ට උදව් කරන්න ඕන හින්දා දිගින් දිගටම මේ සලසා ස්ලිදරින්ගේ පොතේ තියෙන දේවල් කර යනවා. මෙහෙම යනකොට දැන් ඊට පස්සේ මෙයාලා මේ ටෝමෙන්ට් කරන කියන්නේ වද හිංසා දෙන කර්ස් එකක් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. ඒ කර්ස් එක යූස් කරනවා දැකලා ඉවර වෙලා මේ ඈන්ව මරන්න එන කවුද ඈන්ව මරන්න එන ගොබ්ලින් කෙනෙක්ව මරලා ඒ මරන්න එයා ඒ කර්ස් එක යූස් කරනවා. ඒ කර්ස් එක යූස් කරපුවාම ඒක දැක්වින මේ ඈන්වයි සෙබැස්ටියන්වයි බලා ගන්න එයාගේ අංකල් එයාලගේ තාත්තගේ සහෝදරයා කියනවා ආයේ කවදාවත් එහාට එන්න එපා. ඒ වගේම අපිට අනතුරු අඟවනවා ඒ කර්ස් එක ආයේ යූස් කරන්න එපා. ඒ කර්ස් එක යූස් කරොත් එහෙම හොග්වාර්ට්ස් වලටත් දැනුම් දෙනවා කියලා. ඉතින් මේ විදිහට දැන් අපි ඉසිඩෝරගේ ටූම්බ එකක් රේඩ් කරලා ටූම්බ එක නේ සෝරි එයාගේ නිකන් ස්ටඩි එකක් වගේ තියෙන කේව් එකකදී ඒකත් ගිහිල්ලා ඉවරලා ඒකෙන් අපිට හම්බ වෙනවා පොඩි පේන්ටිං එකක් වගේ. ඒ පේන්ටිං එක ගෙනත් බැලුවාම ගොබ්ලින්ලගේ ටෙරිටරි එකකට යන්න තියෙනවා. මෙතනදී අපේ කැරක්ටර් එක කියනවා එයාගේ යාළුවෙක් ඉන්නවා කියලා ලොඩ් ගොක් කියලා අපිට හම්බෙච්ච එක්කෙනා. එයාගෙන් උදව් ගමු කියලා කොහොම හරි සෙබැස්ටියන් මේ ගොබ්ලින්ලට එයාගේ සිස්ටර්ට මේ කර්ස් එක දැම්මේ ගොබ්ලින් කෙනෙක් හින්දා. එයා ගොබ්ලින්ස්ලට අකමැති හින්දා මේ අපේ කැරක්ටර් එකටත් බයිනවා ගොබ්ලින්ලගෙන් උදව් ගන්න බෑ කියලා. එතනින් තමයි අපේ ස්ටෝරි එක ඉවර වුනේ. ඒ අස්සේ අපේ අර ට්‍රයල්ස් සීන් එක තියෙනවා මේ ඉසිඩෝරගේ ස්ටෝරි එක. ඉසිඩෝරගේ ස්ටෝරි එක අපිට පන්නන්න මේ පර්සියු කරන්න හම්බුන්නේ නැහැ මේ එපිසෝඩ් එකේදී. මේකෙදි ගොඩක් මං කිව්වා වගේ සෙබැස්ටියන්ගේ ස්ටෝරි එක ගියේ. අපි ඊළඟ එපිසෝඩ් එකෙන් බලමු කතාව මොන වගේ වෙයක්ද කියලා.